caveat. Eyes on the prize, mad gains, where's the hat? Diamond hands, no flinch, iron combat. Full speed to the peak, no fallback. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it.
Trading is only as hard as you make it. Only as difficult as you make it. How true is that? All right, guys, let's get to it in 3, 2, 1. I'm in the charts all day. My goal is to make you money. I provide the information required to know exactly when to enter. I don't give this blanket statement, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why when it comes to trading. This is why the coin's dumping. Every 7 days, it's releasing tokens. All right, let me make sure the sound is on. All right, I'm going to show you a few things. It's going to be a show and tell, but I need to make sure my camera's on. 3, 2, and 1. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had to adjust the camera too, because the camera was messing up. I'm gonna get this. 1 second. There. Can you see? Just a little bit. There we go. No arms. Okay, let me do my arms a little bit. What happened to your arms, Joe? I don't know. There we go. All right. So this is gonna be show and tell. Well, for starters, guys, I am so happy to be back. Let me know if you can hear me. The mic looks good. So happy to be back. My name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition. Of course, I'm in Georgia, but granted, all the stuff that I went through is nothing, literally nothing, compared to what others are going through. And, you know, no matter how bad you think you have it, somebody always has it worse. I'm so fortunate that I have a roof over my head, a door I can close, just the simple things that we take for granted. Light, electricity, water, food, transportation, gas, like all that is like so incredibly important, and we just take it for, I mean, it's always there. Now, one thing that I'm very, very happy, of course, this happened late Thursday night, and thank you, Ian, for letting me know. Sounds good. This happened late Thursday night, early Friday morning. I was awake, and of course I was doing charts, and I actually just posted a chart, and I was about to post another chart, and I even made an audio and some videos, thought process videos, saying, hey man, it's like really, really bad outside, but I'm trying to get these out. And sure enough, the lights went out. Okay, no problem. I have I have a few of these. These are, well, you can't really see it, man, it's heavy too. These are, I forget what it's called, but it's in the description of today's video, and it's like a power bank for the computer. That way, of course, the computer, it doesn't, you know, get abruptly turned off because of the surge. And so you're able to turn off your computer, your monitor safely. And of course, this also stores power. Now, because of that, man, this thing is like super, super heavy. Because of that, I was able to charge this. This was my lifesaver. Good Lord. When it's raining outside, you can't have the windows open, you can't have the door open. Yes, uninterrupted power supply. Thank you. I didn't know what it was. I was trying to search it, like, what did I order? Like, is it a power bank? Is it it's like, no, I had to go into my orders. But this right here was a lifesaver. Good Lord. Couldn't open the windows, couldn't open the doors, and it's really, really hot in this mobile home. Really hot. And I was able to charge this. And what's funny, I'm gonna tell you a story. I know we're doing crypto and everything, but I need to tell you about this stuff because it's very important, in my opinion. Normally, before a storm, I have a 5-gallon jug of, you know, where you can put like the water. And normally I fill that up in the tub so that I could, you know, flush the toilet. And we've had so many storms. I've always done that. This time I didn't. Normally I charge all my stuff. I charge my lights. I charge my fan. I charge my rechargeable batteries. I charge everything. And this time I didn't. And man, Murphy's Law hit, and it hit hard. Came knocking on the door and I said, no one's home. But this was my lifesaver. I was able to sleep comfortably because of this. Then, of course, I do have, let me put this down. I do have my rechargeable lights, different sizes, different lights. And this was really good. Of course, I have candles too, but that really helped me out. But the fan was the biggest thing. And okay, now water. I always have water. I always carry minimum 2 weeks worth of water. And man, was I so glad I did. So glad I did. Right now I still have about a week's worth of water. And because there was no water, there was no light, there was no water, there was nothing, no phone service, no nothing. And luckily I had 2 weeks worth of water. Now food, what I like doing, it's kind of like a game. I like to where I try my absolute best to consume all the stuff that's in the cupboards, all the canned goods and all that, to where it's like very little, and then I load up again. And of course, you don't have food in the fridge and the freezer. Well, no light, no power, all that is done. Now, one thing that I do need to buy, I need to buy a barbecue pit. I had food. I could have cooked it all that day and just had a big old feast, or a lot of it, but I had nothing to cook it with. Then this is another thing that saved me. This right here is a meal replacement. It's a big old bag. Meal replacement. This is how I survived. Granted, Joe, it was only 2 days. I know, but I'm a big guy, and I need food. And of course, the food that I got tired of beans. I have some pinto beans. And what else did I have? Pinto beans, pickles, tuna. But this right here saved my life, and also the fan. So that is my life. That is my story. 2 days without food. Well, 2 days without light and water. I had food. And man, I'm so grateful for those shakes. So grateful. And what else? That fan. And that fan really helped me out. Now, what I strongly recommend, once again, the links are in the description of the video. Pick up a fan, pick up lights if you don't have already. Pick up batteries, pick up meal replacements, pick up something, anything, and just have it just in case, because you never know. Now, one thing that I do need to buy is I need to buy like a generator. They're around 500 bucks, maybe 800. I need to buy that as well. Now, I also have, I don't have it with me. I don't know where it's at. I was charging it earlier. Oh, then I also had to buy this. This is a little Wi-Fi hotspot deal because we had no internet and I couldn't hotspot with my phone because my phone was real spotty. So I ended up buying this and I was able to communicate. Of course, I was communicating with my team and the group with the phone internet that I had. But this right here saved me. And I knew it too, Murphy's Law. As soon as you buy something, it's the whatever you were replacing is gonna come. And I didn't want to say that when I bought it because I didn't want to jinx it. So I bought it. 2 days later, it arrived, got it all set up. 2 hours after I got it all set up, which it took literally about an hour and a half to get it set up because it's supposed to come with data. I could never figure out, there's an activate button, but I couldn't click on it. So I bought a plan. And so I was using that plan for about 2 hours, and then the home internet kicks on. So now, man, I was so happy that I had the home internet. So I have that on now. I have AC now. I have lights now. I have my computer. I have my charts. I have my where I can make money. This is how I make money. Like these trades, the up and down. So that is a really long introduction. I'm very happy to be here. And of course, my team and my group, which is pretty much the same thing, like we're all a team. I'm pretty sure they saw how happy I was because as soon as I got the internet, guess what I was doing? Thought process videos. And then another thought process video. And then I posted a chart with a thought process video. Then I did a Bitcoin update with a thought process. So I've been having a good time. It's amazing how much you rely. I actually had to drive an hour out of town because there was nothing, no internet, no phone service, no nothing. An hour away just to get phone service. And of course I communicate with the group, say, hey guys, you know, we have this and this happen, etc., etc. And some people ask me, man, take pictures. It's all boring stuff. I mean, it's trees on top of power lines. You've seen it before. But I am very grateful. Man, am I grateful that we didn't have flooding. Man. And Walmart just opened yesterday. They weren't open. They weren't doing it. And you know, there was a huge line and everything. The parking lot was full. I think it was yesterday. I forget the days. My days get mixed up. But it was rough. It was very rough. And some people right now, you know, because they have access to their phone, they're posting that we're not going to have light and water for another 2 weeks. So once again, no matter how bad you think you have it, somebody always has it worse. So, you know, when you're laying in bed, in your comfortable bed, with the AC going, with the fan going, with food in your belly, with a cold drink in your hand, just be aware that others aren't so fortunate. So be very grateful for what you have. For me, I do that every day. I'm grateful that I have the knowledge to trade. I'm grateful that I have the knowledge to be able to teach. I'm grateful for my team, man. My team, my team kicked it up a notch, you know, because granted, I'm seeing what's going on, but I really can't chart on the phone. It takes way too long and it's not even worth it. It's like, you know what, we'll just wait. But my team, man, we had a few people really stepped up to the plate. So of course, special shout out to y'all. And of course, you know, I gave them shout outs in the group as well. All right, here we go. Let's see here. What do we have here? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so let me do this. Do this. Let me bring this over. And so let me see if this, okay. So Ian says, Joe's gone from living in the dark and surviving on milkshakes to full internet. Yes. I tell you what though, I love those shakes. Those shakes are good. I stopped doing them just because, I mean, the the burgers, I mean, I really don't eat burgers, but you know, the steaks, when I do steaks, it just tastes much better than a shake. But I've been doing the shakes lately, well, since Thursday. It's been like a week now. It's pretty good. All right, so let's go see who's in the chat. Put a 1, guys, put a 1 in the chat if you're here. Of course, definitely smash the likes. I greatly appreciate all the love and support. And I was watching some Twitter just before I got here. I know we need to be doing crypto, I know. But I was watching some Twitter and they were saying that, you know, the people are giving to their neighbors versus giving to establishments. I have to be very careful with what I say, because certain entities like to do stuff, but to where people aren't donating to certain organizations because the funds get mishandled. The food, the water, the diapers, the blankets, they don't go to the places where they need. Not only that, but I saw actually Elon tweeted that, you know, I have to be careful with what I say, that money cannot be allocated to certain places because that money's already been allocated to people that are here and are uninvited. Let's put it that way. But let's go on with the charts. Let's see here. Skip the charts. Let's go. Let's just get straight to story time. You're funny. The sound is good. All right. Good. All right. So good stuff. Guys, I missed it, guys. I missed doing live streams. I missed being on the internet. I missed, you know, the charts. I missed all that fun stuff. But now we're back. We're back. So we'll be doing this every day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I had a question a few days, probably a week now, since it's already going to be, is today Thursday? I don't even know what day it is. Well, anyway, one person asked a very easy question, but very difficult at the same time. Basically asking, how do you enter a trade? Like, when do you enter? Like, what are the steps to entering a trade? And like, as easy as that question sounds, it is very difficult because it all depends. It depends on the market cap. It depends on the price action. It depends on the strength of the move. Depends on the volatility. Depends on just so many different things. Not only that, but your risk management. You know, how long do you want to stay in the trade? Is this going to be a scalp trade, a day trade, a swing trade, a long to midterm hold trade, an investment? Like, there's so many questions that go into that one simple question: how do I enter a trade? So what I did, it took me 2.5 days. I created a PDF. And this is free. This is free, guys. I created a PDF, and this is on my Patreon page. Now, of course, on the Patreon, I think I have this right here. Putting that in the chat, and of course the link is also in the description. I definitely join the Patreon. There's a free portion for free members, and then of course there's the paid portion if you want to do the monthly membership, where you actually get hold of these trades, the updates and thought process videos and everything else. You're learning much faster. Now, for this PDF, it took me 2.5 days to work on it. I go over all the stuff I just mentioned. I go over order books, limit versus market, basically everything that a beginner would have questions on. And if they don't have questions on it, they will, because they don't know yet to ask those questions. Now, of course, if you've been in crypto for a while, you pretty much already know all this, but it could be a refresher or something that maybe a website you forgot about or what have you. So definitely check out that video. It's going to be available at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so in about 40 minutes. So right after we finish the show, that will be available. And then of course there will be a link to, I think I linked the Patreon. If I didn't, it's here. I don't think I did. So I have to make sure to do that. But you can download. Now, of course, everybody who's in the group, I'm actually going to post it in the group. That way you don't have to go to Patreon to get the PDF. I'll just post it in the group, in the video section. And the video, it's a pretty good video. It's about 20 minutes. Goes over a whole bunch of stuff. And instead of it being a hour-and-a-half video, I referred to other videos that I've already made. And the benefit, man, the benefit of Patreon and me putting stuff there, you know, free and also paid, but mainly free, is it's going to be a really quick and easy way to find stuff. So that's my stuff. All right. So right now, the coins are going up, but for the day, they're not so great. They're not Tony the Tiger. We have XRP doing what XRP does. What does XRP do? It goes up and then takes it all back. Whenever XRP goes up, I say, don't worry, you're going to get all that money going down as well. So I love XRP to short because whenever it runs up, it always pulls back, and usually 100%. We have CFX, we have Bonk. We have a bunch that they're not doing too good. There's a few that are doing okay. Now this one we were in for a long, we got stopped out just because the market wasn't looking too good around 3:30 this morning. I noticed for maybe the past hour and a half, everything started coming down. I'm doing charts. I'm always doing charts. Everything started coming down. Bitcoin started coming down. The APT, I think it was APT. I think that's the one we're in. It started coming down, breaking levels, create a double top on the 1 hour. It's like, nope, let's go and just close out our trade. Sure enough, as soon as we close it, it starts going up. Like, man, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You only had that syndrome after the fact, because if it would have dumped 20-30%, like, we would have been really proud. We would have been really happy that we saw it. However, because we pulled the trigger just to save a little bit of money, then we didn't get the nice little run up that it had, but it retraced. So just to let you know, the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda only happens after the fact, and it went in the benefit of what you were thinking. All right, moving on. For the hourly charts, we have a bunch of green. Can we capitalize on this? Let us see. Let us go to Bitcoin. Joe, what's up with your chart? It looks funny. I have there's this indicator I really like. Now, of course, I don't like indicators. I really don't like indicators. However, Chart Prime, I like it. It's pretty easy. They got a lot of free indicators. If you want to do the paid one, of course, the link is in the description. Doesn't cost you more, just helps support the channel. But I mean, I like it. And this one that I'm using, I've been using it for a while. Market Dynamics Pro by Chart Prime. I really like it. It shows you the charts and the boss. It shows you, you can have the different colors. And what I really like about this is the colors, because once it breaks a level, I would consider this, even though they Lux Algo and Chart Prime, they'll call these charts and bosses. I just make it simple and I just put it as a boss, break of structure. So this would have been a break of structure. Because it broke structure, well, it turns a different color. So even though we have the pullbacks, mentally, we don't get a bias. Oh, it's pulling back, it's going to zero. No, it's still in a bullish trend until it breaks this low. Once it breaks the low, then of course it's a bearish trend. Now with this one, it goes one step further and it actually creates trend lines. So here we have a trend line, and once it crossed the trend line, it says, whoa, watch out, watch out. Here was my break of structure, but here was there. So they caught it just a little bit faster, and then now it's going down. This is on the 4-hour time frame. If we go to the daily, I want to show this to you. I was on another stream this morning, and on the stream this morning, there was somebody, I'm gonna read the chat in just a moment. There was somebody in the chat saying, how can you not see this? this is a higher high. Why is everybody saying that we are a lower high? Well, what we're doing is we're looking at the macro picture. We're looking at the overall picture. We have a high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and a lower high. We don't count this. We don't count this. We don't count this. We don't count this. Why? This is the internal structure. This is all the ups and downs before the major or the most extreme points. And the guy this morning kept on with it. Trade intuition. How can you not say this is not a higher high that it just printed? Like, look at the previous high. It's lower. I had to say it like 3 times. And of course, I was on Piper Academy this morning. They had their 1-year anniversary. And I was very honored to be a part of that, on their channel, at least on their show, and helping them celebrate that. And on the channel, I mentioned that yes, we do have a higher high. However, on the macro aspect, looking at the most extreme points, we still have a lower high. So until we make a higher high, I am still bearish. I will remain bearish until we make a higher high. And to the other person who was saying, but we did make a higher high. We made a higher high, yes. However, this is the micro, this is the internal stuff versus the larger picture. So let's look at the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour. If you have charts you want me to do, let me know, guys. Let me know. So on the 4-hour time frame, it really comes down to breaking structure. And I've been talking about this for a very long time. Now I'm actually using, I guess, bigger words, more technical terms, but the way I trade, I just keep it simple. Here's a level, here's a lower level. Once it breaks this level or even this little zone, then watch out. It's bearish. Very simple and easy to understand because this is a level. And that's all break of structure is. That's all charts are. You know, when you have the chart, change of character, boss, break of structure, that's all it is. It's breaking a low or breaking a high. And once you understand market structure, then it makes it a little bit easier to kind of identify, oh, look, here's a low. It crossed this. Might be a good time to enter a short with the tight stop loss because anything can happen. Just because we have all of this liquidity, orders that the market makers placed, whenever the price goes up, market makers have orders to sell. You can only buy from someone who's selling. You can only sell to someone who's buying. So when the market goes up, the only reason it's going up is because the market makers are putting in sell orders for you to buy, for you to run up the price, for the market makers, when they're ready, will bring the price back down. So now they make their money with all the stop losses and everything else. So this is why it's very healthy for the price action to go up and to come down and to go up and come down. Now, whenever there's big areas like this that just get skipped, be aware that the market makers have a very high interest in bringing the price back down. Do they have to? No. Do they have to right away? No. All right, so I'm gonna look at the charts. Sorry, look at the chats. Let's see here. We have Kareem says, peace. What's up, my peoples? Been away. I had to go and get a job. Oh, man. See here. Get a job, but raise some cash before President Trump takes over. See here. Yeah, so I don't like having a job, but we do need it though. Do need it. See here. Sign says Chart Prime has beautiful indicators. Man, beautiful indicators and a lot of free indicators. Like, you just go to indicators and you type in one word, Chart Prime, if you spell it right, Prime, they have a whole bunch of free indicators, a whole bunch. And if you like the indicators and you want to do the paid indicator, once again, you know, help out the channel by clicking on my link and, you know, using that link. Doesn't cost you more, just help support the channel, and you get some amazing indicators. Like I said, I don't like indicators, but this one, man, it does the order blocks, it does the fair value gaps, it has information on the order blocks, it has the different colors, it has patterns if you're a pattern trader, it has a bunch of stuff, man. It's pretty amazing. I mean, I'm liking it, and I don't like indicators, but I like that one. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Mr. Chan says, can GLQ realistically reach $1 or maybe higher based on fundamentals? Ooh, okay. I think that's a gaming token. Let's see here. Let's finish up Bitcoin first. What do I think Bitcoin's going to do? We went over this, I believe in the group. Yeah, because I didn't do a live stream yesterday. So price action was right here. I said more than likely we might get a bounce off of the 4-hour time frame just to come up here to the order blocks, fair value gaps, and then resistance as well, and then more than likely come down, break the 4-hour low, but it needs to find support on the daily because this is a strong low and this is a weak high. What does that mean? That means that because of this break of structure to the upside, the lows get strong and the highs get weak, because we're anticipating that we gain support on the lows, or at least we don't cross the lows, but we continue to go up and break the highs. So here I'm saying, maybe come down here, come over here. When we get over here, we'll kind of see what might happen. Because if we start seeing it kind of trying to break below the daily, well, more than likely we're going to break below it, create a lower low, then a lower high, and then continue the downtrend. And then continue this, some people call it a bull flag, which is ridiculous. But, and continue, let's do it 3-day. Let's hide this stuff again. Continue this. It's really an expanding wedge or broadening wedge. It's not a bull flag. It's definitely not a bull flag. Definitely not. All right. That's all I got for Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's going to possibly go up before it comes down. It had the opportunity to come down, and I was thinking, oh crap, you know, all these coins, they're coming down. Bitcoin's more than likely going to come down too. And Bitcoin kind of teased us a little bit. And what it's doing, it's creating SFPs, swing failure patterns. Fancy word for wicks. Whenever you have wicks on the bottom, this is buying pressure. This is saying, due to the SFP logic, because we have wicks, we should target minimum the 4-hour high, but realistically, possibly the daily high. So just to kind of give you, well, normally it's the 4-hour high, but it may come all the way up here. Since it's already up this level, it may come up here really quick just to tap these order blocks. Give you a heads up. All right, but I think it'll go up before it comes down, my opinion. All right, so let us look at GLQ, and we're also going to do fundamental analysis. Good Lord, why is it like that? Get out of here. Thank you. All right, so let's look at GLQ. This is Graphlinq chain, market cap 26 million, with the price of 0.7 cents. Can it reach $1? I'm going to say most definitely, most confidently, no. Can it reach 50 cents? 30 cents? Probably. I don't even know what the coin is. But when you're saying $1 and it's 7 cents, so this, it looks great from the overall aspect. We're looking at GLQ, when it got released back in 2021, it was roughly 9 cents. Came up, came down, came up, came down, had a nice little peak last year, February 2023. And then it had a nice pump in March of 2024. Had a retracement, then another little pump, then a retracement, and another little pump. So this looks very, very strong. Now, don't get it twisted, don't get it confused, because look at the market cap. It's only 26 million. It does not take a lot of money to make these numbers. So that's one thing that you have to take into account. Here. Hey, we got Unstoppable Bulls in here. Unstoppable Bulls. What's up, man? Just to let you know, Unstoppable Bulls is the only one, well, yeah, the only one who called me and said, Joe, are you doing all right? And I had another YouTuber reach out to me and said, Joe, you okay? What's going on? Oh, man, I just got the internet back on today. So Unstoppable Bulls, appreciate you, man. So here we go, back to this. So because the market cap is not, you know, 200 mil, well, even 200 million is nothing. Even because it's not 700 million or a billion, this is really easy to move. So don't let this kind of trick you and be like, oh man, we're gonna go to the moon. No, you might run out of gas before you leave the parking lot. Give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let's see here. What else do we got? Let's see here. We went over the market cap. So the all-time high was 6 months ago, right here. It's down 60%, not too bad. Let us look and see what tags. It's a layer 1, okay. AI, okay. DeFi, all right. And whatever, okay. Let's go to their website. So this is all part of fundamental analysis / tokenomics to see if possibly this can reach $1, which is very unlikely. Let's see here. Oh, we looked at this one before. The blockchain ecosystem built for on-chain automation and dApps powered by AI. We looked at this one before. I mean, I like it due to the AI and the... I don't think it'll go to $1 though. We got Clay the Great in the house. What's up, Clay the Great? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Appreciate you greatly. So happy to be streaming again. See here. Deploy and manage your dApps in seconds. So it has a use case, which is good. Let's see here. Partners, build your dApps with no code and AI. Making it simple. Like it. Okay. How to use, gives you information, etc., etc. Probably important words. Explore the hub. Okay. Buy, swap, bridge. Okay. You can also stake. I love staking. I love staking. That's good. Okay. Staking tier 1s. There's 3 tiers. Okay, and of course, the more you stake, the more you earn. That's usually how it goes. Going down the list, They have recent posts. No, not recent. 8 months ago. Let's go to the Twitter. Let's go to the Twitter page. So they have 34,000 followers. They've been around since 2021. If memory serves me correct, and that page is loading too long. Right around the time that they released it, they also got on Twitter. They only have 34,000 though. That's nothing. They should have like 150,000. Why don't they have more people following them? I mean, I like the project, like I mentioned. They posted yesterday, then a few days before that, 3 days before that, 3 days. So what they do is they post every 2 days. So it's here on the 25th, here's on the 23rd. okay likes, I guess. The 20th, 18. So they're doing it like every 2 days. The 16. Average of 300 likes. Now, I like it. Do I think it's gonna go to $1? No. Let's see here. So let's go to markets. Where are they located? Where can you buy it? KuCoin, MEXC. Okay. So those are the only two big ones that I see. Why aren't they on Binance? They've been around since 2021. They're on CoinX, BitGet. I would like to see more exchanges, because more exchanges, you have more liquidity, more people buying and selling. So more, hopefully, hype, more people knowing about the coin. Let's see here, news. No news. Oh yeah. I want to see the liquidity, the volume, how many people are buying. So in 24 hours, nobody's buying this coin. Now, granted, is this a good time for anybody to personally buy? Sure, but just know that it's going to be really hard to sell if the same amount of buyers are around. If somebody promotes this, somebody tweets about it, somebody makes videos about it, and of course, if they're famous, people start buying it, you get more liquidity, then you get more volume, then it's easier to sell. And if you were to buy $500 worth, $1,000 worth, more than likely you're going to move the coin. So this is one thing that's very important to understand as far as volume goes when you're doing that. Yes, Clay the Great, very good advice. Please, guys, smash the likes. Smash the likes. Definitely do that. The Unstoppable Bull says, I'll buy it, but I'm a full bull right now. I'll buy anything. Nice. Yeah, right now there's a lot of discounts. And it all depends on your mentality as well. Like Unstoppable Bulls, he's crazy. No, but it all depends on your mentality. You know, are you gonna have the mentality to where, like, if you're gonna buy something and it goes down 20%, are you gonna freak out and sell it? Or is this gonna be more of an investment? If it goes down 20%, you're like, hey, great, I get paid tomorrow, I'm gonna buy more of it, $20, $50, $100, whatever you have, you know, extra for, you know, that you can spare, then you put on that coin. So now you're dollar cost averaging. And that's one thing that I've been doing, where, you know, I had the mindset about coins, and I said, okay, they go down 20, 30%, I'll just buy more. Granted, they went down a whole bunch more. Give you a heads up on that. All right. But it's not a loss until you sell. And these are long-term coins. These are coins that hopefully, potentially, will give me 10, 20 plus X. So we'll see. All right. So to answer the question, do I think it'll do a 1X? No. GL, where is this? Let's put this over here. So GLQ, and let's just chart this out for you really quick. Let's do MEXC. Let's do some MEXC. What I buy right now, no. Why? It's underneath resistance. Let's get rid of these funny colors, and let's get something into what we're used to. These are still funny colors. Let us go to our regular colors, and let us just look. Let's delete all our stuff because we've already looked at this before. 25 drawings. Get out of here. 25 drawings. All right. So let's go to the daily time frame. All right. Let's go to the weekly time frame. And what we're doing is we're basically doing top-down analysis. We're looking at higher time frames, seeing what's going on. You know, we had a high, we had a lower high, possibly a lower high. We don't know yet because it's just starting. It could pivot, which would make it a lower high, or it could reverse and now no longer a lower high. But we can just kind of see what's going on. Let's go to the daily time frame. And now we can see more of the price action. So here we have some people, if they do patterns, they'll call this a bow. What I do is I just call it as resistance. I mean, that's really what it is. It's resistance. So we have, let's go ahead and make sure our magnet tool is on. and let's use our horizontal line, and I like using the candle body closes. Candle body closes on the daily time frame. This is what I like using. Now what we can do is we can actually see that we have a zone. So this is a zone that it's kind of like our borderline. You know, is it going to remain down below this belt or come up? In my opinion, well, it just depends. We need more time. We need to see, because right now there's a lot of selling pressure and there's a lot of liquidity that the market makers may take up. So the price action, nobody knows. Like, we have to go into lower time frames to identify this, but it may come down, then come up, then come down to about here before starting to go up again. This is one possible way. Now, we do have really nice support here, possible support, and let's do this in white. Let's zoom in. Let's see what we see. Candle wicks. But Joe, you normally do candle bodies. Yes, but as you can see, this candle wick lines up pretty well with this candle wick. So the more touches you have, that's where I put it. But I generally go on the candle bodies. Now, here it might get support. It might. If it does, I just wait. I don't want to mess with this coin because it could easily lose this and come down here. On lower time frames, there's fair value gaps, there's order blocks, there's a whole bunch of things that the market makers may try to capitalize on by pushing the price down. So I would need to wait on this coin minimum, I'd say a week. You know, check back in a week. Now, granted, don't not watch this channel and come back in a week. Watch it every day. Ask me different coins, and then in 1 week, ask me this one. Hey, C-Tree's in the house. What's up, C-Tree? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Appreciate you being here. But let's see here. Let's go to a lower time frame. Let's just kind of see. DJT. Yeah, definitely. We will check that one out. So here we can see more price action. This is when we go and we look at the ups and the downs. People call this volatility. I call it ups and downs. One thing that I think is so funny, I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse. And I think it's so funny, like, we use, you know, how's their gate? Huh? I don't know. Is it locked? Is it unlocked? I didn't go to their house. No, gait is how are they walking? You know, do they have an uneven gait? Are they favoring one side? Are they limping? You know, ambulation is walking. Aspiration. Well, we probably all know what aspiration is, but palpate, like all these dumb words that we use as nurses just to sound smart. And I would tell my nurses, because they would be saying, oh yeah, and they'd just be doing nurse talk to the patient. Patient doesn't know what they're talking about unless they've been in the hospital setting for a long period of time and they kind of picked up what it is. But like, I would tell them, it's like, why are you talking to them like that? Tell them in English. Like, we learn that so we can charge what we charge for doing what we do. So we have to talk differently. But I think it's just so funny. Like, here's an example. The price action, it mitigated this area. Huh? It touched this area. Why can't you just say touch? Why do you have to say mitigated? Same thing with, you know, like here, to me, it's just funny that all these words are used when volatility, up and down, up and down. I'm a simple guy, okay? Let's see here. Any news on the clown? Have you seen the Lambo guy? The Lambo guy? Do you mean this guy? You mean him? Nope, haven't heard from him. He tends to is hiding right now. I don't know from who, but he's hiding. I don't know from what, but he's hiding. So yeah, he likes to chew on my cables sometimes. That's why I don't have internet sometimes, I guess. I don't know. But looking at this on the 4-hour time frame to look at more of the volatility, the ups and the downs, we do have it where it came up, nice long wick, came down. All this says is selling pressure, found support, came up, selling pressure. So this right here could be called, and see, this is what I'm saying, like there's so many different names for the same thing. This could be called a supply zone. This could be called a resistance zone, a liquidity zone, a whatever zone you want to call it. I just call this an area of possible rejection. Comes up here, it might, we have a higher chance that it comes down until it breaks above. So for me, I use simple terms, simple words. I don't use a word and then not explain what it is. There's a lot of people that do that, and it just, I just don't like it. Anyway, see here, Carmen says, I guess it's bedtime, folks. Peace out from London. Awesome, man. Appreciate you. Let's see here. So we had a low, I mean, we had a high, we had a lower high, then it came up and then just kept on coming down. So right now it's not looking strong, not looking strong at all. All right, so let us look at DJT. And I appreciate you for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Let us look at this one on, I guess, CoinEx. I don't like it. This is Trump coin. I don't like it. Can this make you a lot of money? Yeah, you can see it right here. There's no price action, there's no structure. But once again, can this make you a crap load of money? It broke this level and it made 130%. Yep, sure did. And then took it all back. It's a stock. Well, let me know that, silly. It's a crypto channel. DJT stock. NASDAQ. I'm guessing this one. These lines freak me out. Let's go to daily time. Ooh, okay. Now we're talking. So here, we're literally, let's go to the week, 3-day. We are literally, this was the bottom. Let me know if this is the one you're talking about. Get out of here. See, it's a stock. If he wins, moon. If he loses, goes to zero. Yes, this is the one. Okay. Yeah, for me personally, I like it. I like it a whole bunch. This was our low. We came to the low. We actually surpassed the low barely. And then we start to bounce up. This, in my opinion, is looking very strong. I'm not going to go lower time frame. It freaks me out. For me personally, if I was going to enter this stock coin, DJT, I mean, right now it's in the buy zone. The buy zone is between here and here. And we're right in the buy zone. Me personally, not financial advice. This is not a financial advice channel. Just a guy on the internet who knows how to trade. And I've been told I have the gift of mentorship. I have the gift of teaching. I've taught, shoot, man, like half my life. I was in pest control. I became one of the lead technicians. Then I was doing trainings. Then, of course, when I went to medical assistant school, you know, we would have little groups, and I would teach. And that's how you know it, and that's how you learn it too, is by teaching. Some people know it, and some people know it, they just can't teach it. And to me, that's like, oh man, that's like having like the most beautiful muscle car ever. Doesn't work. And that's how I feel. There's a lot of people that are really, really smart. They know their stuff, very successful, but they can't teach it. And it might be because there's just so many different variables that, and it's true too, because there's times where I'll be in a trade, it's like, nope, I won't do it. Even though this is how we normally do, look at this. This is a variable. And that's why it's very important. Come over here every single day, because we see variables that happen and normally that doesn't happen. And that's one of the anomalies where it's something that doesn't happen often. We see it, and this is like, okay, this is why we have to change our thought process. But back to this one, I'd buy it. If I knew how to buy stocks, if I had the ability to buy stocks, I'd buy it. You know, I'd put my entry here. I also have a lower entry down here. If we have the ability to do a stop loss, I would do 30%. I'd be willing to lose 30%. That's from this first one. And then from my second one would be around 15%. I don't know how to prevent, like when I exit out, if I leave this chart and I come back to it, these turn back to the original color, which I don't know how to fix. If anybody knows how to fix it to where it'll stay this color, please let me know. I will be ever indebted to. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Batman So Official says, great show. Look at Lamb USD MXC. Yeah, definitely, man. But yeah, this one, I like it. It's at the very bottom. It's doing a bounce already. This could be the absolute bottom. Who knows? Again, not financial advice. Entertainment purposes only. All right, so the next one we're going to look at is going to be Lamb. And we'll let this load up. What is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is doing absolutely nothing. It came up and it came down. It came up, lower high, came down. A lot of buying pressure, a lot of wicks, and now it's starting to come back up again. But I do think it's going to come up here to the order blocks. But we'll see. Like, nobody knows. And I think that's so funny too. Like, all these people, all these YouTubers, all these influencers, all of them. I told you I was going to do this. And you also told me 30 other coins. How are they doing? You also told me, you know, X, Y, and Z. How is that going? Nobody knows. You know, XC, right? All we have is probabilities. That's all we have. This coin I don't like. But Joe, you didn't even look at it. I see the candles. There's no liquidity in this. There's no volatility. There's no market structure. There's nobody's interested in this coin. I don't know what the coin is, but let us look it up. Let us look it up. So this is LAMB. Watch, low market cap. I said B as in boy, not D as in David. I guess it's this one. Let's see here. C-Tree says the clown. Oh, let's see here. Unstoppable says, I know what's going to happen. Up, down, sideways. It's so funny you say that. There's a YouTuber that says, all right, guys, you know, this and this, you know, it's going to go up. And, but if this happens, you know, it should go down. But I mean, right now, because of this, and this, I mean, we have a good chance it's going to go sideways. And the guy, the nerve, he had the nerve 5 seconds later to say, yeah, and if you're in my group, like, you'll see that my calls are pretty accurate. Huh? What? You just said that it's going to go up, and then same breath down, and then same breath sideways. And you're pretty accurate. I would hope you'd be 100% accurate. But yeah, it's funny you say that. So this one, it is a $3.6 million market cap. Bingo and a bango. Can I get some bingo bangos in the chat? Can I get some bingos and a bangos in the chat? I want to see some bingo bangos. If you're not a member, it's not a lot to become a member, but you can also just type in bingo and a bango. The market cap is $3.6 million. Nailed it. Some YouTubers say. Let's go to the markets. I bet you here not a lot of markets, and not only that, but not a lot of volatility, as we mentioned earlier. And that's just looking at the chart without even charting. So volume, the highest volume is on OKX with $902,000 for the day. Then HTX has $56,000 for the day. MEXC has $283,000 for the day. So what does this tell me? This tells me that if I want to buy $500 worth of this coin because I'm very bullish on it for whatever reason, what is this coin anyway? Well, let us go to show all. It is storage. Okay. AI. All right. Buzzword. Depend. Okay. Mineable. I like that. Let's go to all. Nope. So so this is why it's very important to understand how to do tokenomics / fundamental analysis, FA. Now I have a video, very important guys. Right now, the video just got released. We're already gonna wrap up the show. The video just got released, and let's go to videos. And the video is called The Ultimate Beginner Strategy for Entering a Trade. And you have access to a PDF that I'm actually referring to in this video. Now, in that PDF, I have links to videos that show you all the stuff that I'm doing. Now, I have, of course, a paid group. If you want to pay for it, learn much faster, get ahead of the game, all this other good stuff, join the group. If you have money, stop messing around. What the heck are you waiting for? Join it. If you don't have money, don't worry, I got you, man. I'm gonna show you all this stuff for free. The benefit, the huge benefit of being in the group is one, you have access to me basically 24/7. Two, you have access to training videos that are 3-4 minutes long on average, that cover everything from support, resistance, trend lines, all the basics. Like, so many people skip the basics or don't. If you don't have a strong foundation, everything you build on top of it, it's going to crumble. It really is. So I show you all that. Plus, of course, we do the setups. We don't post 10, 20 charts a day, so we can say 3 days later, nailed it, 50% gains, nailed it. Now, we do 1-3 charts a day, if that many. There's days where we don't do any charts because the market's chop. We don't like trading chop. We'll trade when there's a direction down. We make money going down, make money going up. But when there's chop, we don't trade. So right now we're in 2 shorts. We're in 2 shorts, and we'll see how they play out. And of course, in the group, you get updated when to move up your stop loss with the exact entries. All these people to say, oh, enter the breakout, enter in this zone. I say enter now. Add when this specific thing happens. And I show you how to do all this on my live streams. So join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we kill it. Absolutely kill it. Do we lose? Yes, of course. We were in a trade earlier, and we lost. Let me show it to you. Oh, APT. So this is one that, you know, at the beginning of the show, APT had some nice gains. We were in a long, and for this one, we had actually entered, I want to say, where do we enter? I think here. We entered here, price went up, and then the market started coming down. I was like, ooh, no. Oh, and actually I entered down here. I think I entered down here, and I posted in the group, I said, this is an aggressive entry. Safer entry would be wait for X, Y, and Z. And sure enough, you know, I was updating both of them. Then when the price started coming down 3 or 4 in the morning, I was like, no, don't like it. So we closed our trade, and then price went up right afterwards. Like, man. Then of course it continued going up, and then it jumped. So this one we might re-enter, because look at this, guys. Look at this. I don't trade patterns, but I do see them. What do we see? Inverse head and shoulders with the beautiful retest. With a beautiful retest. So if y'all are looking at this one, APT, check it out. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Looks good to me. But again, I don't trade patterns, but some people do. So I like showing the patterns. I like showing the measured move, etc., etc. Let's see here. Bingo and a bango. Bingo and a bango. Muhammad, bingos and a bangos. We got Crypto Candy, bingos and a bangos. We got bingos and a bangos. We got Peter, bingos and a bangos. I see here. Muhammad says, "Hi, sir. Hope you are doing good. 62.2. If not reclaim, this can come to 57.8. It's just level by level. 57. I have 57.4. You can say 57.5. So yes, this is where I think it might come down to, which is our daily low. I think it's going to go up first to possibly our 4-hour high, which could eat some of these order blocks and fair value gaps, then come down, break our 4-hour low, possibly come to the daily low, which is right around 57.5, 57.488. And then we just see what happens. You know, is it going to come up and lose support again, breaking this and then come further down, or is it going to kind of level out and then start making higher heights? So we just gotta wait. We got Grant with the bingo and a bango, a bingo and a bango. All right, guys, well, that's it for me. I do thank you very much. I think we covered everything today. Oh yeah, this one I don't like it. No, we went over why. Low market cap, low volatility. There's nobody buying this coin. This coin is gonna wreck you if you buy it. Now, can you become a millionaire if you buy this coin? Yeah, sure, why not? But I don't recommend this coin. Very low market cap. What if you put $10 in today, 20 tomorrow, 10 the next day, until you put, $200? Sure, why not? Would you do $200 in one spot? No, definitely not, because then you will be the one who pumps the coin like this. And then when it comes to exiting the coin, you're going to have a hard time because nobody is going to buy your coin. So this is why it's very important to understand tokenomics, fundamental analysis, market structure. None of that, but I mean, I saw this right away, but just like looking at the size of the candle bodies. I mean, I have to zoom in to see the candle body sizes. A lot of buying pressure, a lot of selling pressure. There's no really structure. So that's pretty much it for me, guys. Once again, definitely check the link. Definitely check all the links in the description, and check out the fan. Check that out. Check out the lights, because man, you cannot have enough lights. These things, they, like I said, during the storm, they saved me. The fan, the fan. And then on top of that, the rechargeable units, because I didn't charge up my fan before the lights went out. And of course, my hotspot that I just got. This next time around, I'm going to be very prepared. Oh, my buddy, Road Dog, is doing a live stream. My buddy Road Dog, and he's just starting too. So let's go to he's different. He's different. His stuff is different. I like going over there, showing some support. So if we could all go over there to his channel and drop by, say hi, do a thumbs up and subscribe. That's all I got. Let him know I sent you too. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to check out the new video that I just did. Leave a comment, and definitely the link is not in the description. I'll put it in the description in reference on how to get the PDF that I talk about in this video. So it's a great video. It's a great PDF. A lot of hard work. All right, that's all I got. I do thank you, as always. The most awkward sign off in crypto history. That's me, Trading Tuition. It is 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not sure what time it is your time, but it is always time. Guessed it. It's always time to make this money, so let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, Trading Tuition. See you tomorrow. Until then, be careful. Don't feel like you have to be in a trade all the time. And take care. See ya. Where's my favorite song at?
Trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull up air, we adapt, typhoon. While it's packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it. Trade intuition, candlestick intuition. Charts wilder than Wild West ambition. We got the drive, mad clicks, no permission. Ready for the moon, orbits our mission. Let's make this money, stacking sats, no fiat. Eyes on the prize, mad